Konnichiwa, and welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vern, and welcome to our daily sports show, the last recap of 24 hours of sports. Guys, let's go first into the topics over there. Got a bit of cricket, a bit of rugby, a bit of football, North American sports, legends of sports. It's the last day of the legends today, last day today, and it is two guys, massively legends, Usain Bolt and Mr. Muhammad Ali, and that's why. Let's get the topics out of the way first. And that's why I've got Kinshasa in the background, capital of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Kinshasa. There we have it. Oh, wait. There we go. Home to 17 million people. Unofficially. Kinshasa, capital of Democratic Republic, was founded in 1881 as Leopoldville because the Belgians did conquer the Congo. Changed its name, I think, in 1966 to Kinshasa. Rumble in the Jungle was there. That's why I took Kinshasa this morning. So shout out to everybody in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. And it's out of here. Let's get into the poll that we had today. Listen here. This is what happens. This is what happens when somebody asks you, I'm not going to mention any names, are you going to do a poll tonight still? I said, no, I'm not doing, I'll do the poll tomorrow morning. He says, why don't you do a poll now? I said, no, I'll do it tomorrow morning. Then you go to bed, innocent as I am, and then comes out this crap. What should a man wear when he goes to the swimming pool? Vic, you missed one. He should wear nothing. It should be one of those nudist colonies. Swimming trunks, shorts, swim briefs, Speedo, string, Vern's favorite. You don't want to see you. You don't want me to be hurled in front of the war crimes there if I get in a string. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Think about the women and children, Vic. For the therapy for those kids. Not going to happen. 83% if you want to see the string. Vic is a genius. Vic is a sick person, man. That boy, he's lost it. It's gone. But let's get into the sports. We'll get into the string one afterwards. Oof. There was a bit of cricket yesterday. Let's get into the India v England game. England trailed there by 262 runs after day 2. Looking good there for India so far. That should be a closely contested one later on this afternoon. And then we had Bangladesh against Sri Lanka. Ended in a draw. I thought it was going to end up in a draw after day 4 there. Just not enough time to finish it. So that's the draw there between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. And that was the cricket. And it's gone. Well done, Vic. Don't encourage the man. Don't encourage the man. We had a bit of Super Rugby final yesterday. That was live on the channel. That was an epic defensive battle. But the Crusaders beat the Chiefs 16-12. And a fantastic match there in Christchurch. Cold, it was 4 degrees down there in New Zealand. But congratulations to the Crusaders, the serial winners of the Super Rugby. Win it again. I think it's their 13th or 14th title now. Fantastic stuff. What a great game of rugby that was. And it's gone. Then, of course, we did a little top 14 yesterday as well. Ooh, that's not good. Wait, let's have to work on top 14. There we go. Let's make it a bit bigger. Top 14 on Friday. It was the Toulouse against Bayonne game. Toulouse beating that one 32-25. And yesterday live on the channel we had Bordeaux against Toulon. That was a great first half. A real ding-dong battle with nice, super expansive French rugby with flair, with panache. A little bit of baguette and a bit of fromage. And Bordeaux won that one 39-24. That was absolutely great game. Shout out to Mr. Lamotte. Maxime Lamotte there, the hooker. Scoring his hat-trick there. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Who needs to see Swearing in a string? Exactly. You don't want to do that. Crimes against humanity, man. Crimes against humanity. So that'll lead up to the final. That is next weekend on Saturday at 9 o'clock. It's Toulouse against Bordeaux. That should be an absolute monster. Pity we can't do that one because we're doing the Springboks, and afterwards Vic and I have to go for a bit of sleep because we're going at 2 o'clock in the morning. We are leaving down to Italy for the U20 World Championships. So I don't think we'll be doing that one. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So that's the top 14. It's out of here. And of course, there is that thing called the Club World Cup. We had some games yesterday. River Plate drawing to Monterrey 0-0. We had Fluminense beating Ulsan 4-2. We had Mamelodi Sundowns against Dortmund, which was on this channel. That was an epic game. Absolutely loved that one. 4-3 for Dortmund. And we had Inter beating Urawa Red Diamonds 2-1. Club World Cup. Not much interest there, but never mind. Got to let it out. Then, of course, let's get into some North American sports. If I can get it on. North American sports. There we go. Got too much stuff on there. There we go. North American sports. There was a little bit of WNBA yesterday. Let's get into that. We had the Mercury beating the Sky 107-86. And the Lynx beating the Sparks 82-66. McBride there with 29 points for the Lynx. WNBA. And let's get into the Major League Baseball. There were some results yesterday. Let's see if I can get it on. Oh, 1 second there. Oh, something went wrong there, but I'll just run through the scores quickly. Major League Baseball. Rays against the Tigers 8-3. The Yankees beating the Orioles 9-0. The Brewers beating the Twins 9-0. The Cardinals beating the Reds 6-5. The Cubs beating the Mariners 10-7. The Blue Jays beating the White Sox 7-1. The Rangers beating the Pirates 3-2. The Giants beating the Red Sox 3-2. The Braves beating the Marlins 7-0. The Mets beating the Phillies 11-4. The Padres beating the Royals 5-1. The Diamondbacks beating the Rockies 5-3. The Angels beating the Astros 9-1. The Guardians beating the Athletics 4-2, and the Nationals beating the Dodgers 7-3, and that's Major League Baseball. And the sports, there's only one place to go now, and that is our legends. Like I said, 2 massive legends there, and we'll start off with Usain Bolt. There he is, Usain Bolt. Born Usain St. Leo Bolt in Sherwood Content in Trelewy in Jamaica in 21st of August 1986. Still a young man there with about 38 years old. 11 times world champion, 8 times gold medalist, absolute legend of sprinting. Holds the records in the 100 meters there we have in with 9.58. Holds the record in the 200 meters in 19.19. Both are done there in Berlin at the World Championships. And of course, he's famous for the lightning bolt. An absolute legend of the sport. Truly missed. Nowadays, there's no real characters anymore. Truly missed. Usain Bolt. Legend. That's all I can say about that one. And then we're going to get into another man. Absolute legend of boxing. Muhammad Ali. Born Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr. And the 17th of January 1942, an absolutely fantastic boxer. In his own words, I'm the greatest. Regarded as the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time. Won gold at the Rome Olympics in 1960. Won so many titles. He had 61 fights, won 57 and 37 knockouts, 5 losses. Who doesn't remember the Rumble in the Jungle against Big George Foreman? That was an epic. I was sadly not around at that time, but I did watch the documentary on that one. That was amazing. Doing the rope-a-dope. And if you guys don't know what the rope-a-dope is, he would just lie on the ropes, let George come up and hit him until George tired out. And then he would float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, knock George out there in Kinshasa. That's why we have Kinshasa as our host city today. The Rumble in the Jungle. Absolutely amazing. He also had a couple of other good fights. This one against Joe Frazier. The Thriller in Manila. Also doing a bit of a rope-a-dope, knocking Fraser out. Fantastic stuff. Ali. Also a bit controversial in his lifetime. Very outspoken person. That's what I liked about him. He said what he thought. Not like today, everybody's so politically correct. He just said it where it is. Champion of civil rights as well. Lost his titles due to draft dodger. He didn't want to go to Vietnam. He didn't want to go to the military and fight. He had his reasons. So, Muhammad Ali, the greatest. Also, he was voted in as Sportsman of the Century. So the best sportsman, that was also Muhammad Ali was voted for that as well. An absolute legend. Guys, that's the show today. A little bit of the white stuff. That's the show today. All the ladies. Tiki, you bastard. No. All the ladies, Vic will be back tomorrow. So get into the chat there. 7 o'clock Central European Time, the morning show with Vic. And this week is going to be really a lot of rugby. On Wednesday, we're going to do the Sundowns game against Fluminense. That's going to be epic as well. 9 o'clock for that one. That's our first live event this week. We'll do a rugby update on Tuesday. We'll have a rugby preview for the weekend on Thursday. Morning shows every morning, 7 o'clock. So I've been there for Vic. Vic said he might wear that string. It is his string. I mean, he was one of those Down Under boys. And of course, on the weekend, Saturday, is our big rugby Springboks. We have a pre-show, main show, after show, show, all the time. And then on Sunday, Vic and I are going down to Italy for the U20 Championships, Rugby World Championships. So if anybody's out there, Fabrizio said he's going to meet up. But if anybody else out there want to come down there, meet up, that'll be fun. And guys, everybody out there, be safe, be respectful, and make good decisions in life. Like not seeing Vern wear a string. You guys are absolutely 84 votes in there. You want to see... No, man. No string there, man. Come on. No man should wear a string. It's not nice. It's not cricket. So, take care, guys. Hope you have a great...